Good evening. 1-2. 1-2. Is this thing on? I think it's the light is not flashing, so I'm assuming it is indeed on. Oh, hang on. I've just got a bit of an echo through my phone. Who the hell are you? Quick question: has Mamemeister uploaded anything since the last live stream last Sunday? YouTube is screening me around. I think I have. I'm sure I have put out a few videos. Have I? I don't know. You guys will tell me. I think I have. I've certainly done a... What did I do? You know what? I can't remember. I did do the Friday Waffle on Friday. And I'm sure... Did I not do Tiger Road Arcade Perfect My Arse? I'm sure I did. Apologies for kind of lacky content. I have been very, very guilty of doing that now. Not making any excuses, but this is an excuse. I've been doing quite a few live streams, or not even live streams so much, but well, I have been doing a few live streams. But I was recording a behemoth that is a video with Lacosa, which is going to be coming out tomorrow. And suffice to say, after I edited it, it came to 4 hours and 22 minutes of goodness. So yeah. Anyway, right, I'm just going to a quick cup of tea. How the hell are you? Anyway, who have we got in tonight? You know, I think it's quite funny is I get the kind of this thing set up, and I put on. I've now figured you can't wait 4 hours. You can't wait. Steady on, Steve. Nah, it should be good fun. I've now figured out how I can play videos. Hence the little intro thing at the start. And I basically play that, and I feel like I feel like a comedian just sitting backstage waiting to come on, because I'm sitting listening to this thing playing and I'm looking at the comments. It's a bit weird. Anyway, what was I talking about? Can't remember. How are you anyway? I hope you're all doing well. Let me just have a quick look and see who we've got in tonight. Excuse me. How's it? I was going to say the sound balance. There's not any other director's cut. You know what? It's interesting because I recorded the Friday Waffle with Panther UK on Thursday, and I think it went to like just over 2 hours, and then we then proceeded to just talk for another hour. And I said to Chris, you know, we could have quite easily have just left probably 99% of that in, because that's the thing about these kind of things when you're just talking to somebody. Oh, excuse me, I had a KFC for my dinner and I'm absolutely regretting it. I've got Windy Pops. What was I talking about? Yeah, when you do these videos, when you're just talking to somebody, it's the easiest thing in the world to do. And oddly, some people like to kind of watch guys talking pish. Talking of which, I have got one I'm looking forward to on Wednesday. Now, it's not going to be getting done live. It's Mamemeister and Chums Talk Pish. But as I've mentioned, it's got Tony Temple of Arcade Blogger. He's the sort of the landlord, or whatever you want, the curator of that website. I've got Paul Drury of Retro Gamer, and I've also got another guy called Richard. Richard May. He's a sort of arcade collector, and they've got this really good podcast called the Ted Dabney Experience. So I'm going to be talking to them. It's going to be a bit weird actually, not really, well, talking to 3 people at once. I mean, I've said, I'm pals with Tony anyway. I've said to him, look, I don't want it to be me just asking questions. I want this to be your sort of an opportunity for you guys just to kind of talk about the podcast. So I've got that on Wednesday. I was planning to do a video with Lacosa tomorrow, but I've kind of knocked that in the head. We're going to do that probably next week. So anyway, without much further ado, you've seen the title. It's Quicksilver. Now that kind of that name conjures up all sorts of images. Let me just make myself small. I can never bloody figure out how to do that. Oh, the wrong window. Come on, how the hell do we do this? I am absolutely shit at these things. I really am. How did I get that to go small? Bloody hell. Right, come on, where are we? Webcam. I've got the webcam on. Well, that says it's locked. No, it's not locked. Wait a minute, is that going to be it? I think I now know how to. I think I now know how to do it. You click down the bottom, right? You sit down there, out the way, out of mischief. Yeah, it's easier if I click down there. Anyway, let me batter on. So Quicksilver. Yeah, when I think of Quicksilver, I instantly think of Ant Attack on the Spectrum. Now, I don't think that had. It's going to be keys only, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, let's just kick it off. So this is Ant Attack, released by, it's programmed by Sandy White and Angela Sutherland, who I think was his fiancée at the time. I don't know if they're still together, and it was published in 1983. There was a version on the C64 which I wasn't even aware of, but I think we really need to go with the Spectrum one. So let's get it going. Oh, turn my Spectrum emulator thing on. Hang on. Bink. Right, you can go there. That looks kind of alright to me. How is the sound balance? Not that Spectrum games, generally they're not very loud anyway, so it's not going to make a lot of difference. Right, so yeah, 1983 soft solid 3D pack pending. Now I believe this was one of probably the first games to actually give you the option to play as a girl or boy, so I'm going to go as a boy, I think. B. Welcome to Ant Attack. After a long journey, you see your destination, the high-walled city of Anchester. Is it I can't even pronounce it. Anchester. Doesn't matter. As you stand at the gate, you hear a call of distress. Irresistible to a hero like you, you must answer it. Good luck. Right, press any key. Now, can anybody tell me what the keys are? Is there a time limit? Yeah, I think there is. Right, I'm clicking on that. Right, so that's... Now, I'm absolutely bloody hopeless with keys. Right, it's not going to be... So, S throws a bomb. They throw bombs as well. How do we... That jumps. Firebomb, jump. Right, how do we move? Ah, right, that... What did I press here? Right, I don't know what I did there. Right, return, or enter I should say, it kind of rotates the... How do we move forwards? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I should have played the C64 one. Q, let me just run, I'm just going to run my fingers across the top of the keyboard. P, F, G, come on, god damn it. Does anybody know the keys? I'm looking at my phone. There must be some spec. Right, come on, ye old gamer Steve, you must know what the keys. Hey, right, there we go. So V walks. Now, is it one of these ones you've got to turn to face a certain direction? V walks. Come on, turn round. How do we actually? Right. Right, okay. Oh, wait a minute, what happened here? L. Right, okay. So it's that, and that walks. So this is going to be a disaster, I know it is. Right, so what we need to do is turn around like so. Now, what was jump? Jump. What was jump again? D? Possibly? Nope. S. We need to get jump. Spacebar doesn't jump. I can see this video lasting the full 2 hour duration, me trying to... Good shot, hey! Ah, right, jump. Right, there's jump. Now, how do we walk forwards again? Right, V, right, okay, I can... Right, that's fine, I know how to walk. And I know how to jump. And V to walk. Right, keep going, son. Quick! Hey, there we go. Ding dang do. Come on, what are you not following me for? So you're quite happy to use me, and then the minute I rescue you, you're just going to ignore me. Thank you. Right, let's go and find somewhere to stay the night. Now, sadly, I don't think level 2 is going to be quite so easy. There you go. Well done, but that was easy. Now there's someone else to save. Right, now what was X? Right, C is jump. D is bomb. Right, this is never going to work. Right, turn round. Run. Let me see if I can just run into the bit and we'll kind of stay there. Whew. Right, now. Is there a map you can do at all? Turn round. Oh, bollocks. Oh, balls. Right, stay up there, son. Right, where now, brown cow? Let me see if I go up here. Possibly can I actually see what's... Can we see where we need to go? Something niggles me that it's actually over here. Oh, you know what, let's just fall. Or do we die? Paralysed by ant balls. Right, I'm assuming I'm on the ground at the moment. Can we spin the screen round? Nope, evidently not. Right, Right, come on, where are you? Yeah, I knew it was going to end in tears. Got to say though, for an early game, I mean, it still does look nice. I mean, this was kind of the, I think this was really pretty much the sort of the first, I was going to say the first isometric game. That's not technically true because I mean Zaxxon was in the arcades. Oh, come on, don't go back the way, you fool. Dearie me. I don't want to do that. I want to go that way, and then I want to go. Oh, is that taking me around the same way? Right, you know what? I think that's enough of that. That's Ant Attack. It's a great game. Pity I'm absolutely pants at it. Right, where are we? Let's just have a quick look at the comments. Have we got anybody? Right, OP to change views. Yeah. Turn until the scanner is green and then go in that direction. Ah, right, okay. I'd have probably been better off setting it up using, what do you call it? Joy 2 key, which basically allows you to map any joystick to the, so it allows you to map any joystick to, I take it, no, that wouldn't work with a joystick. Well, let me give it a go. I don't think it will. Let's give it a quick go. In a minute. I don't think it did require use joystick, but I might be mistaken. Right, boy. Okay, yep, let's go. We've read that bit. Right, no. Doesn't appear to use joy. Tell you what I'm going to do, just for, I've never actually tried the C64 one. I'm going to give that a quick go. Oh, what am I doing? I'm loading up the wrong thing. Game base, Commodore CBC 15. Right, publisher. Let's go down to Quicksilver. Now, if there is a, what do you call it, one of these companies you want to see me, A, B, C, D, S, T, O, P, Q, right, okay. It's funny how when you try and remember a letter of the alphabet, you've got to always go to A and run through the entire alphabet. If somebody says to you, what comes after Q, you wouldn't know, but you've got to go O, P, Q, R. Or maybe that's just me. O, P, Q. Wait a minute. That can't be right. Why is this showing no games? That surely can't be right. Why is this showing no games by Quicksilver? No, that can't be right. Publisher. There must have been games. That is strange. It's not showing. Am I on the right thing? Yeah, it's not showing any games released on the C64 by Quicksilver. That is surely a mistake. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it to that and I'm going to do a quick search, quick filter. Publisher, quick. Ah, right, okay, right. It seems that they were kind of released under Argus Press software, APS/Quicksilver. God, that was going to be the quickest live stream ever. Right, so let's take a quick shot of the C64 one. Just need to turn it on here. C64, bunk, there we go. Oh, I've completely, this is a major live stream announcement. There is a massive, massive breakthrough. Now I hope you're all sitting down. I have, at long last, figured out how to get WinVice to automatically recognise the joystick. I know, it's been a long time coming, but I've finally done it. I don't have to go to Alt joystick, it just does it automatically. So there you go. I knew you'd be absolutely made up with that revelation. Right, okay. Quick instructions, one for suicide? Bloody hell. Press Commodore key. Well, I'm using a PC keyboard. Right, wait a minute. Right, I have got an image of the keys that this WinVice uses, so let me bring it up for a second. Commodore key, it is actually the bottom left key, so it's Control. There we go. I'm just going to, can you see that okay? Whoops, just narrowed that down. Bring that back. Right, unlimited everything, no. Where would the fun be in that? Ants don't bite the boy. Oh. That's weird. Right, okay. Blimey. I don't think this soundtrack was done by Martin Galway. Sound effects by Mike John. I'm surprised he's even got a credit for that woeful thing. Right, Sandy White. Right, okay, so he did the design, and yeah, this was transferred by Paul Fick and Bittern Software. Sound effects by Mike John. Right, are you a girl or boy? Is that? Well, yeah, I'm a boy, obviously, so it's going to be B. Right. Ready when you are. Now don't, you know what, joystick settings, right, it's just shot me and I've just revealed that it works, and yet why is it not working? It should automatically. Right, doesn't appear to be doing anything. Did I miss the instructions? Let me hang on a little second. Let me just load it once more. Right, Alt W for warp. Commodore key. Nope. Oh, you're a girl or boy. Now why is it not working with the joystick? Right, okay, you had to press the fire button. Right, so it's kinda like, oh no, wait a minute. Hang on, I'm gonna have to rotate the joystick, so this is kinda, right, go at it. Come on, hurry up! Whee! Yeah, it's not quite Monty on the Run, is it? To be fair, it's actually alright. Right, why is it not jumping? Right, okay. It's, you know what? I would say it's, you know what, I would even go as far as to say that this is actually nicer looking than the Spectrum one. I know, yep, controversial, but it is. It just looks really fine. It actually plays, it's a bit kind of snappier feeling as well. The fact that you can use a joystick, for me, is a big plus. Right, come on, where the bloody hell is she? I like the fact you can just go through that little space. Oh, balls. How'd I fire? How'd I fire? Is it space? I don't know how to change the viewpoint. It sounds like I'm walking against the wall, I think, there. Come on, move. And does anybody actually know where this... Ah, right. So green. Did somebody say green means you're going in the right direction? Is that what... Did somebody say that? Bloody hell. Eaten alive. Yeah, excellent. Good fun. Yeah, I think it'll always be, although I think that's probably slightly technically nicer looking on the C64. I think it's always going to be a Spectrum game. Right, since we're in the C64 game-based thing, right, next game I'm going to play is, well, this looks fantastic. This is called Aquaplane. This was released in 1983. Right, I'll just do Alt W. Oh, there we go. What did that say? Joystick port B. Why has it got Q? Why does it say Q? Q. Why is it doing that? Joystick sent. It is indeed in joystick port 2, so why is it not starting? Alright, start. Right, okay, you've got to press spacebar. Right, what's going on? This isn't actually controlling anything. It did say joystick port 2, pardon me. Swap joysticks. Well, it's obviously telling complete lies. Wait a minute, I'm just trying to... Left does nothing, right does that. The controls are a bit weird. Left does that, right does... No, that's not really doing anything. Wait a minute, I'm wondering if it is swap joysticks. Right, that's not really doing anything. I need to swap it back. Swap joysticks. Right, when you press right, it moves up, and then wait a minute, down moves you. Right, this is kind of all over the place. I don't quite know what's going on here. Oh, see, the joystick's working. No, it's not really working all right here. Right, you know what? I'm just gonna abandon it. It looks pish anyway. That's Aquaplane. What we'll do is we'll play 3 games on the C64, and then we'll jump over to the Spectrum. Now, I'm going to save this next one for the Spectrum because I think it is very much a Spectrum game. Now, this one I have played before. This is Black Thunder by Tony Crowther. Now, this I think was his third kind of game that basically used the same game engine. The original was Loco, then he brought out Suicide Express, and then they brought out this one. Yeah, I did a Tony Crowther kind of special a few months ago, I think it was. Nope. Oh, it's decompacting or depacking. I should say. Nope. And music by the late great Mr. Dalgleish. Let me know how the sound volume is, guys, if you don't mind. I'm just going to bring up the comments because I've kind of got them hidden. Zombie is fantastic. I'm actually looking forward to playing that. Now, is that not Knight Rider? How do you destroy that thing? The thing about this game, I mean, it does kind of look quite impressive. You know, it's got fast scrolling, it's got quite nice graphics. But when you actually play the game, all you're doing is looking at the little scanner at the bottom. You don't actually get to enjoy the visuals. You know, you can't play the game. Well, I don't think you can play the game with looking at the top screen. You've really got to just look at the bottom. So it's almost a bit of a kind of pointless exercise, I would say. Balls. I'm going to die. Have I somehow put this on the infinite energy or something? Because why haven't I died yet? got to say though, I'm not a fan of the music. Does the game ever stop? Do you get to the end of a level? Oh, and I want to kill this. Balls. Yeah, he's even used the same little... he's even used... Why can't I kill that helicopter? He's even used the same animation thing for the sprite, can he? Blown into bits. Well, I'm trying to destroy that helicopter and it's doing nothing. Right, how many lives have we got? We've got one more, or car as I've called it. But yeah, I must admit I was a big fan of Tony Crowther back in the day, but having played his games fairly recently, I hate to say it, but a lot of them weren't very good. You know, like I say, he rebadged Suicide Express as this, and also whatever it was called, Loco. And some of his games that he made were just pretty woeful. He did have, you know, a bit of success on the Amiga. I think he made, was it Captive? I think it was. Yeah, you're right, Panther. I mean, the music does suit the game. I think I'm a massive fan of Suicide Express, mainly because of the music. Right, that was Black Thunder. Right, well, we'll play one more. We'll play one more in the C64, and then we'll jump back to the Spectrum. Black Thunder. Right, okay. What was this called? Captain Kelly. Right, okay. If we really have to, this was released in 1986. Kilowatt, yeah, I was a big fan of Kilowatt back in the day, mainly because of the music, but however, having played it since then, it's not really aged particularly well, I have to say. Right, what the bloody hell is this? Right, wait a minute, why can't I kill this? Am I missing something here? Ah, right, he died eventually. So wait a minute, you've got to hit it about 20 million times. Seems like it. Yeah. Right, what is this? Is this some kind of warp thing? Oh, does that give me energy? I can't actually even see a score or anything. How you doing, Dave? Mr. Charlie Farr. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys, well, I know some of you are participating in the high score kerfuffle. Dave has just posted an absolutely ridiculous score in Space Invaders, honestly. He takes it to another level. Right, this is a bit pants. Right, that's complete bollocks. Argus Press, released in 1986 apparently. It doesn't even tell you. Nobody actually wanted to put their name to it because it was so bad. Right, let's jump back to the Spectrum. Now, am I right in thinking there was probably no games in the Amstrad published under Quicksilver, because they were a very early software company. Right, where's my... Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open up another game base so I don't have to kind of jump back and forwards. Right, Specky Mania, there we go. Right, okay, where are we? Quicksilver. Right, this next one. In fact, there's a few games here. Right, I'm going to play this. This is Astro Blaster. This was released in 1983, and it kind of looks a bit like Space Invaders meets, I don't know, Phoenix, possibly. Right, I'm just going to make me a wee bit weird. Oh, you know what, doesn't matter, it keeps resizing itself. That's alright, doesn't matter, you don't really mind if I'm kind of taking up a wee bit of the screen. Right, J for Kempston. Right, you can bugger off, Mr. Mouse Pointer. Right, right, left. You know what? I'm going to actually use keys. I think that's probably a better option. Right, I didn't even see the keys. What was that? Left and right. Space. Was it space to fire? I didn't even see it. Right, you know what? I'll just use the joystick then. Right, left, right, and 0. Start is S. Okay, here we go. Right, and the keys aren't working, probably because I picked Kempson joystick. Right, we're back to the joystick. Yeah, it's how would you describe this? It's kind of a bit like Space Invaders meets Galaxian, with bodies taken straight out of Phoenix. Come on, you need to give us a bit of a window to actually get underneath so I can actually shoot some stuff. We'll get them hemmed in. Oh bollocks, they can just they can just swap sides of the screen, which is a bit cheeky. Hey! Now you need to remember, Quicksilver were one of the real earliest software houses. So, whilst this might look and play, you know, it is pretty primitive. You know, back then, people were just desperate for. Oh, hey, we've got a different level. Bloody hell. Fantastic. I love these little games. Right, that was, what was that called? Aqua Blaster, I think it was. Right, next one. This looks nice. This is Battle Zone, which I presume is a version of the Atari named game. It's even got the little, yeah, Battle Zone, I'm sure, the original arcade, it kind of, the little title screen kind of flipped back. This was back before companies actually cared about other companies completely ripping them off. You just wouldn't get away with that kind of stuff nowadays. Right, how do we start? Enter. S to start. Oh, I bet you it's going to be keys, isn't it? It's definitely going to be keys. Ah, excellent. Am I moving forwards? I think I am. It's even. I was going to say it's even got the little volcano which erupts, but in this one it doesn't. Got to say though, what a damned impressive version of the arcade game. I'm not a fan of the arcade one. Oh, he's going to shoot at me, isn't he? But this is a good version. I mean, the original arcade one, it did have kind of two. Ah, bollocks. That was lucky. It did have two joystick controls. One, it was tank controls. So if you're pushing the left one up and the right one down, then you would kind of turn. And trying to replicate that in MAME isn't the best. I think you can play it with twin joysticks. But this, oh, enemy to left, which is the reason I'm moving to the right, because I'm a twat. Is that a baddie? Oh, I think it is. Have it. Ah, bollocks. Yeah, there's a wee bit slow down, but you know what? Back in 1983, if you're a fan of, I was going to say Beachhead, if you're a fan of Battlezone, this would absolutely do the job. I mean, fantastic conversion. I can't move quick enough to actually get in front of him. Take it. Ah! How did I miss? Hey, right, you know what, enough of that. That's actually a really nice nice version of Battlezone. How are we doing for the comments? UFO doesn't appear in the radar. No, I noticed that. I did notice that. Ah, right, hidden line removal to an enemies. Yeah, that's quite impressive. Basically what Adam's saying there is, you know, you couldn't see, like some of the early 3D games, you could see the lines that were, you know, that were at the back, whereas this one's actually quite clever and it doesn't do that. That's not bad at all. Right, next, this is called Blood and Guts, and this was released in 1984. Again on the Spectrum. Ah, balls, right, it's going to be using Swim Fire. Is that 8? That can't be right. Or maybe it is. Oh no, B. Right, BNPL. And space to pick up. 1 to hold. I'm never going to remember that. Ah, alternatively, pick joystick. Because I'm a C64 wuss. Right. Get that bloody mouse cursor out the road. Ah, right, okay. Oh, are these spikes? Ah, no, apparently not. This reminds me, was there not a game called, was it The Fantastic Journey or something like that? Based on the film, I think it was, where, yeah, this is very similar. In fact, is this the same game? I'm sure it was something different. Yeah, they're effectively inside the body. Control-wise, kind of feels a wee bit like Jetpack, though a wee bit more sluggish. But I think I would actually quite like this game. Oh, it actually shows you. It actually shows you on the little radar where you are. Think of it as a body version of Fort Apocalypse. I like the fact that you can kind of shoot stuff. Got hiccups. Ah, bollocks. The left ventricle. So what am I actually picking up there? Yeah, I'm not overly taking the music, I have to say. Suffice to say, where have I gone? Where have I disappeared to? Is that supposed to happen? I appear to have disappeared. Fantastic Voyage, that's the one. I'm sure there was a... Was there not a Fantastic Voyage game in the Spectrum? I'm sure there was. Right, come on, why can't we? Right, we're at the bottom, there we go. It also kind of feels a wee bit like Hero, actually. Right, let's turn it off, because I don't know whether that is... I'm not I'm not 100% sure whether it was supposed to disappear like that. I don't think it was. I'm in the right calf. Bloody hell. Right, yeah, that would be a nice game if it wasn't for the fact that it just kind of completely disappeared. Alright, I've just noticed that the screen is a wee bit in the small side. Hang on. That's better, right? I'm just going to make that a wee bit bigger. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Stealth mode. Yeah, I'm not convinced that was supposed to do that. Just having a wee look at the comments. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly go to the top and see who we've got in this evening. Let's have a wee look. Right, we've got Mr. Panther UK, we've got Ox, we've got Michael Jensen, we've got Shinobi, we've got Ian, we've got Craig, we've got Aero Dion Thorn, we've got Michael, I think I've already said you Michael, we've got Adam, Sir Lands, Winsome Hacks, Robert Mitchell, You'll the Gamer Steve, Delboy 3KI, I think that's about it. I think there's a few others. How many have we got in actually? Is it 30? 34 I think I saw. Yeah, 34 people. Wonderful. Thank you very, very much for joining me tonight. I will be finishing sharp at 9 o'clock. My daughter is desperate to get onto the computer, so I said I wouldn't... Evening James, how you doing buddy? I wouldn't... What was I going to say? I promised her I would get off this at 9 o'clock. Evening Ian, and apologies to anybody that I've not mentioned. Always appreciate you guys coming in and watching the stream. And of course we can't forget Mr. Charlie Farr, Jason as well, evening Jason, Nick, and Mr. James O'Grady. Right, anyway, let's get back to business. Where are we? Right, this is the one I wanted to play in the Spectrum, even though you can play it on the C64. I think, I'm going to open these curtains actually. Oh, off your light. This is the one that, this was a game, there was a few games that used to have this prestige, and it was games that used to get, shops would have it running on their shop window. This was probably the earliest game I remember being a favourite for shops. They would have this game running in the shop window. It was later followed by, was it Gyron I think it was? That was one they used to have running all the time. And what do you call it? Back to School. School Days is one. But this is the very, very first one I remember, and this is Bugaboo the Flea, programmed by Paco Suarez Garcia. Apologies to any of my Spanish friends for being completely pants at pronouncing it. Released in 1983, so yeah. And I think it was also one of the first games. It actually has a little intro, so what we'll do is we'll just watch the intro. I don't think you can actually skip this. It'll allow me a wee bit of time to get a drink of my tea. Yeah, I think the C64 one might be the easier one to play. I mean, this is absolutely fiendishly difficult. But this is actually, this is quite an impressive, I wouldn't say bit of programming. I mean, the speed at which it kind of draws things and things come flying towards you is quite impressive. So I'm just going to move that mouse again. Right, can we skip this? Kinda reminds me of the intro to Mercenary. Evening Alex, how you doing son? Right, okay, right, we can't, yeah, I mean look at all the controls here. You've got jump left, so that's going to be 1, jump right is 0. Okay, that's going to be about it. Abandon, scroll left is 5 and 6. I'm never ever going to remember that. Alright, okay, it's the keys in between. Now, It does look a bit shite now. The scrolling is woeful. Or is it called, what's it called? That's not scrolling, is it push scrolling or something? Now it doesn't look anything like a flea. It looks like a armless man that's been stripped of his clothes. But this was quite revolutionary, you know, back in the day, and I think that's why places like John Menzies used to have this game running. And this was one of the kind of first games to have a sort of protagonist that would just chase you and you basically couldn't kill him. Bloody hell, I'm trying to do a tiny little jump. Whoa. Right, just tapping it, even tapping it really quick does a kind of, I don't know how many, it's a kind of medium sized jump. Yeah, as soon as this, whatever it's called, pterodactyl appears, it's almost impossible to avoid it. Oh, don't fall. Ah, balls. Ah, right, what you've got to do is leave it, let it go to the top. Right, got you. Right, so we want a kind of, we're not going to get up there, are we? Damn. Yeah, it's just, it's fiendish with a capital F. I would love to know if anybody actually completed this. Was there different levels? Well, according to that, and I was going to say, it says 82 level. I'm assuming that's the height I'm at. Right, so it's 69. Right, I may have to give the C64 a go because I simply can't get past this at all. Right, let's try the C64 one and see if that's any more playable. That is just too damn difficult. Right, Bugaboo the Flea, did see it, or Bugaboo the Flea. Bugaboo, is that what it was called? Bugaboo, I think it was. Right, Alt W. Yeah, let's watch the intro sequence again. You watch that and I'll just read the comments. Just move that over there. The pterodactyl on the C64 was too intelligent. Yeah, you know what? Oh, Michael's saying here the game looked awful. Again, you have to remember this was very, very, very early computers. Like, that wasn't a patch as impressive as the as the Spectrum intro. There's a Windows remake, really? Right, come on. How do we start? Right, okay, hairdresser, you're really funny. If you don't start the game in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to switch you off. Press fire to play. Oh, right, so that wasn't even the... No, we don't want to remove the dragon. That wasn't even the actual game. Right, here we go. Right, press fire to play. Now, I don't know if... Well, it is slightly more impressive. At least the scrolling was a bit better. And we get some music as well. Now, yeah, it is a bit easier to do little tiny jumps. What are these things there? Are these his eyes or something? And if I remember rightly... Yeah, you can get eaten alive. I think is this a kind of higher resolution, possibly? Right, so, okay. Oh, you bugger off. Piss off. You savage. Right, one more go. Right, is that an hour in? I've played about 5 games or something, right? You know what, right, let's turn this off. Sorry, I'm just kind of indulging myself a wee bit too much. Yeah, okay, right, what's up next? Let's go back to the Spectrum, I think. Captain Kelly. Ah, that was that one we were playing in the C64. Yeah, right, there's a chess game, we're not going to play that. Deathwake is a strategy war game, which I'm definitely not going to play. Defcom, right, we'll give this a go. This is now this was programmed by Stu Pickford, who, what games did he program? I think he programmed Feud. They're kind of quite renowned programmers. So this was released in 1986. Right, how do we actually... Ah, wait a minute. Right, okay, that fires. Right, I've not got a bloody clue what I'm doing here. Spacebar fires. Is it kind of Defender, possibly? How do you move down? Ah, there we go. Oops. Come on, I want to move down now. Is it going to be space? Controls. What we want to do is go to that and then press space. Right. Kempston. Right, come on, how do we start? Right, I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. There's no real feeling of speed at all. Graphics are quite nice. They're kind of done in quite a nice kind of 3D way. The way they kind of get larger than kind of go into the distance. But I'm really not quite sure. There's not even a scoring mechanism, is there? Right, anyway. Listen, I'm going to move on for that. Yes, okay, right, what's next? This is, what's this called? Right, this is an adventure RPG. Apparently it's 3-dimensional, called Dragon's Bane. We'll leave that one. Right, elevator action. Let's give this a go. Now, I think if I'm right, not mistaken, was this not a game that was this was the official? Yeah, there you go, Tato. This was actually an official, what do you call it? An official conversion of the arcade one. Never ever played the Spectrum one. I'm just going to move that over there so I can see the comments again. It's always nice, because if I don't look at the comments, then it's kind of feels like I'm just in here myself, and I don't like that. I like to know that you guys are there. Right, 0 to start game. Right, now I can't even remember. What is the idea of this game again? Is it basically to get to the bottom or something again? If anybody can tell me what the premise of the game is. Now, can you jump? Can I jump over there? I don't think I can. Let's give it a go. Ah, you can, right. So you can duck down, you can shoot left and right. Right, come on, when does the lift appear? Ah, right. Ah, bollocks. Arse. Never ever seen an arcade version of this. I mean, I've played it in MAME, but I've never seen an actual cabinet. Kind of feels like a kind of poor man's Rolling Thunder with doors, etc. But absolutely not got a patch in that game. Right, now how do we do anything? Oh, come on. This is bloody riveting. Is there some way to call a lift? I don't think there is. Right, come on. That's it. Right, you get in there. What? Ah, you know what? I've had enough of that. I've had enough of that shite. Dearie me. Right, I think we should go back to the C64. Deathwake, yep, we've already discussed that one. Elevator action, right, I'm not going to play that. Hey, what is this? This looks weird. Ah, right, you know what? Is this 30 games in one? I'm not even going to attempt to play this. Yeah. Will we play it for a laugh? Yeah, let's load this up. This is called Escape, and it was released on the C64 and published in 1984. Now, it does look like a keys only thing. There we go. The axe. Oh, is it one of these? How do we get through it? That's scary. Joystick port 2. Why does it say new generation software? Ah, so it was published. Ah, right, new generation software developed it, but it was published by Quicksilver. F1 right. Just let's press fire button and see if it works. Nope, it's not working. Let's have a quick look and see if the joystick. Yeah, the joystick is indeed in port 2. Right, I've got no idea what's going on, so we can turn that pish off. Right, okay, right, this was 1986, this was the Flintstones. Now usually these tie-ins are absolutely pish. Alt W. In-game keys, right, I'm assuming that's, yeah, that's basically cheats. Right, we don't want to cheat, we just want to exit. How do we start? Space. Alright, back arrow. What's the back arrow? Right. Richard Bayless did the music for the intro apparently. Right, Alt W. Oh well, that'll be a copy strike right away in this video, not to worry. No idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Like the fact it says tip that way, I'm assuming I have to go from right to left. Graphics are quite nice, I mean they're pretty well drawn, I have to say. Like fire button doesn't appear to do anything. Like I think when I press the... Ah, right, what am I doing here? You know what, something niggles me that I've played this game, but you know what, I don't think it was. There was a game based on, you played the part of a, what do you call it, a caveman, and you had to basically, I can't remember what the idea of the game was, but it was a very, very early game. Right, I've got no idea what I'm trying to do here. Right, okay, enough of that bollocks. I'm sure it was a fun game if you actually knew what you were doing. Right, I'm going to go back to the Spectrum for this one because again, this I always think of this game as a Spectrum game, even though it did come out in the C64. And it is Fred. If I can find it. There we go. Now, this was quite impressive looking because it had really, really nice big detailed graphics. Frack. Well, that's interesting. Was Frack on the C64? It might have been. Let me have a quick look. No, it wasn't. Who released Frack? Who did release Frack? Can anybody remember? I'll need to have a look for that actually. Anyway, let's get back to, well, in fact, just quickly, I just want to actually see. Alright, you know what? I've got a filter thing switched on, so right, we'll just have to leave that just now. Right, anyway, back to the game, wherever it is. Where's my Spectrum emulator going? There, it's down there. Right, let's go for joystick. So this is Fred. So, I was going to say Paco Mendes. That was a different guy from the guy that wrote Bugaboo, I think it was, eh? Come on. Play game, right. 1 for joystick, 4 to play the game. Yeah, now, for a time, even now, that still looks really, really nice. Big graphics. Yeah, the scrolling wasn't the best. Now, bullet-wise, did you have it? Oh, no, you've only got 5 bullets, really? Right, it looks like you can't actually kill the ghosts. Dead end. Come on. Can we jump across? That doesn't look like it. Ah, there we go. Right, I think you have to press spacebar. Right, avoid the hedgehog or whatever it is. There we go. Good skills, Alan. Now, as you're aware, guys, I play these games for like maybe 2-3 minutes. You can't possibly do a game justice playing it for that, you know, little amount of time. But yeah, now this was, I did have this in the C64. I think it came, did it not come as part of the Live Aid or Soft Aid compilation? Something Niggles Mate did actually, and I remember playing it and quite enjoying it. I think I always preferred the graphics in the Spectrum, but the scrolling was obviously better on the C64, as you would expect. Right, let's jump over there. Come on. Oh, bugger off. Right, for some reason I can't seem to get off the... Can't get off the rope. Now there's a map there, but it doesn't actually show me where I am. Come on, jump. There we go. Right, that's what we want. Bullets. Now we're talking. Come on, get off. Get off. Right, we'll play it for 1 more minute and then we'll move on to something else. Come on, get off the rope. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, the scrolling isn't the best. But graphics, I mean, the big sprites, well, they weren't technically sprites in the Spectrum, but you know what I mean, big characters, which is impressive looking. So yeah, again, for an early game, that was really nice. That was Fred. That was released in 1984. Right, sticking with... Oh, this is interesting. Sticking with the Spectrum, this is Frenzy. Now, anyone that knows what Berserk is may remember or may know what Frenzy is. Frenzy, I believe, was the kind of the unofficial or official sequel to Berserk in the arcades. Looking at the screenshot for this looks more like Berserk rather than the sequel Frenzy. Now, hopefully this will allow you to use the joystick. Because, yeah, using the numbers along the top is just no good. 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, let me... I'm assuming it's not going to let me pick joystick. That's annoying. Right, okay, I'm going to attempt to play it. Right. Right, I'm using... How's a fire? Is it 0? Yeah, the keys are completely and absolutely... I mean, having keys left and right of each other but one's up and one's down is just not going to work for me. That's a shame. I wouldn't mind actually giving this a proper go. Right, I'm not going to waste any more time with that because I simply can't play with keys. When you've got all the keys along in a straight line, it just doesn't really work at all. Ah, this game, this is interesting. I remember this one. This is called Games Designer. Now, I'm just going to load it up for 1 second. I remember my mate Grant having this. And we played, what did we play? We basically created a Space Invaders, and it looked like little guys with Weetabix. Yeah, this was a very, very early... Did it use the joystick? No, it didn't. So this was kind of a shoot 'em up construction kit type thing. Quite limited. How do we move up? I'm sure you could use a joystick. Right. Movement 5. Right, okay, right. I think that's for another day, I think. I don't think we want to get into the realms of game designer things, but I do remember playing that a lot in my mate's computer, and we thought this was fantastic. Right, sticking with the Spectrum, this is Gate Crasher, released in 1984. Give it a go. Quicksilver, the Game Lords present Gate Crasher, programmer Tony Beckwith. Original game in the BBC Micro. Has anybody figured out Frack? Yeah, who invented? I thought something niggles me. I thought it was Quicksilver as well, but I will have a look. Right, J for joystick. Okay, and S to start. Right. Ah, right, okay, so what I'm supposed to do here is to... You've got to kind of line up where you think the marble's going to land. Right, it's a bit basic to say the least. Ah, bollocks. Ah, right, I can move that along, right. Yeah, it's a bit basic. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed if this was the only game I had to play in my Spectrum. I mean, it's... yeah. Right, anyway. Enough of that. Anteater, yeah, kind of. I actually thought it was Anteater. I think I would have preferred if it was. I'm not overly keen on that one. Right, this next one, this was a... I think this was a Spectrum only. Now, if I remember rightly, I'm sure this was programmed by a guy who was ridiculously young. He was like 13 years old. And it, you know, technically, it did look really nice. And this is Glass. Now, I think it was a Spectrum one. I did do a Quicksilver. They did what? Maybe about a couple of years ago. Number 2 and 0 to start. There's a lot of colour going on there. Just move that cursor out the road. He's trying to destroy that. Where's my score? Is there a score anywhere? Oh, the score's at the top. Yeah, I mean, I think under the kind of fancy graphics, it's effectively a basic shoot 'em up. But you know, the visual wise, you know, you need to remember this was 1984. This did look super impressive. I mean, it had like reflections and that kind of stuff as well. So it was a nice looking game. Right, okay, so it's a bit, well, 3D Death Chase. Bloody hell. Oblique Space Harrier, possibly. Oblique end of level and encounter. Yeah, I mean, graphically, you know, it was kind of, I would almost say it's like a kind of tech demo. Quite smart what it's actually doing. Could do a wee bit more sound. Now, apologies, I should have put up a kind of epilepsy warning because there's a lot of flashing lights and various what have you. What the hell is that? Is that a Space Invader? It certainly is. But it looks more like the thing out of is it? Oh, what do you call him? What was that space? I can't remember. Buck Rogers. Buck Rogers by Sega. There's a kind of thing that looks a bit like that. Right, we'll kill this last baddie if we can and then we'll move on. Yeah, that's quite nice. That's glass. Right, let's go back to the C64. How we doing in the chat? It all feels very, very quiet. Just fell off my chair. Well, listen, thanks for everyone that's joined me tonight. Hope you all had a decent weekend. Had not a bad weekend. Weather was being a bit naff, to be fair. Right, the next one, I'm going to go back to the C64. And although it's probably the better game in the spectrum, I'm going to play the C64 one. And it is Glider Rider. Now, I picked that because it has got a really nice tune by David Whittaker. And this was actually programmed by Peter Harrison and Stu Pickford. So again, it's got quite a good kind of pedigree. Right, come on, how do we get out of this? There we go. Nope, 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 nope. So that's that way. Right, what I want to do, I want to kind of hold the joystick isometrically turned. Got absolutely no idea. I'm sure I bought this game, but I don't know, I just couldn't really go in with it. But I did like it for the music. Definitely looks more like a Spectrum game. Can I get through there? Possibly not. Can we crash in the water? No, you can't. Sorry, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a pain in the arse. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to video settings and see if I can turn off the what do you call it? Turn off the borders, which would kind of give us a bit more what do you call it, screen. There is an option, isn't there? Disable video cache settings. If anybody knows how to turn off the borders in this C64 settings, drive settings, VIC2 settings. Ah, there we go, no borders. Right, boom. This should make it a wee bit more interesting. Yeah, it should hopefully. I can make that a wee bit bigger. And make that a wee bit bigger like so. There we are. That's better. Although saying that, C64 games do look slightly odd without borders, don't they? Like, I want to see if I can save the settings. You know, it's probably going to exit the settings when I restart this. So let me come out of this and go back in. Has it got the borders? It probably will have. No, it's not. There we go. Right, I'll just jump back in again. Put the warp thing on. No. Right. That's a bit better, I think. Does anybody actually know the idea of what the sort of point of this game was for? I think when I used to play it, I just used to kind of enjoy driving about the kind of pseudo 3D landscape. This kind of reminds me of a sort of a slightly better looking what was that game called? Action Biker, you know, Clumsy Colin. Sound is nice, though, I've got to say. I mean, the music, it was, you know, that was the reason I really bought it. You know, I just like the music. The music is good. Not a massive fan of David Whittaker's tunes. He is a, you know, amazing musician. He's got his own style. Not really my kind of favourite. But this was a good one. Yeah, I like the fact you could kind of drive up the side of big hills. That was quite nice. This kind of game almost gives me the impression that we could have had a populace on the C64. Though saying that, this is obviously kind of pre-rendered. It's not like in real time or anything. Anyway, yeah, nice little game. Not a massive fan of it myself. Evening, Mr. Chris at Gadget UK, one of the best channels on the internet. He'll not mind me saying that. Right, sticking with the C64. Okay, we'll play it for 5 minutes. I did play it back in the day. I did play it on the Tony Crowder special. This is Griffin, which, to be fair or to be honest with you, it's a bit pantsy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to narrow this down a wee bit. Wait a wee minute. Okay, where's the C64 window? Right, just going to narrow that down a wee bit. And I'm going to make myself a wee bit smaller. You get down there, son. There we go. That's better. I keep asking, what was that tune? Was that Falcon Patrol 2? I think it was. Somebody did correctly identify it. I wonder if that Jack Alien was just one person. I mean, how much time must he have had in his hands to put an intro to every single game ever released? Right, high scorer trainers, high score, reset. Now I remember playing this in that stream and I wasn't a big fan of it. And that stream actually, when I was concentrating on Tony Crowder's games, it actually changed my opinion of Tony Crowder's games. I just thought, not a fan of them. Alright, we've got a high score apparently, yeah. I've got to go all the way to the right and end. So it's kind of like, it's like a poor man's Defender, but you're on a horse with wings. I think what put me off this game back in the day is it just looked a bit pants. I mean, yeah, it's got, you know, nice kind of detailed backgrounds, but it all just looks very, very blocky. Right, I'm going to batter on, guys, because we've got half an hour left and I'm conscious we've not played that much. Right, so I think we're going to have to be a wee bit more picky about what we're playing. Right, this next one, I could never figure it out, but I'm going to put it on just because I think, again, it's got David Whittaker and it was very much off its time, and this is Max Headroom. I was actually talking to my girlfriend about Max Headroom the other day there. She was asking me what it was again, and I think, well, it was a real bloke, but he was had real kind of basic, was it CGI? I don't know. And he was a kind of a comedian. I never really got it back in the day. I should technically, what's Ox saying? Just go straight to zombie, then China Miner. That's not a bad idea actually, Neil. Right, run stop to start. I am going to finish with China Miner. I'll play China Miner at 9 o'clock, so I don't actually impact on any of the other. I mean, because technically this, right, disable. I don't know. We'll disable it, and then we'll just use Alt W. Unlimited energy. Nope. Well, there we go. This is going to be a quick game because I didn't have a clue what I was supposed to be doing. It kind of looked like a sort of quite a simple game. Access denied. I mean, technically, it looks quite nice. Right, how do we get it to stop? How do we walk? So you can change cameras. I'm sure this is one for Lacosa to figure out. Then you can... how do we move? Ah, right, okay. Right, I give up. I give up. No, Mr. L, we need you to yeah, figure it out. It looks like a kind of action game, and then it just throws in all these stupid bits, little daft, stupid things. Mean City, 1987. Right, tell you what, we'll go back to the Spectrum for a second and see. Hocus Focus Laser Zone. I don't know, that looks a bit like kind of a Jeff Minter game. L game, no, we're not going to play that. Max Headroom, no thank you. Meteor Storm. It's a real piss poor asteroids by the looks of things. Let's just try and pick some stuff I want to play. Mighty Radis, nah. Rupert and the Toy Makers Party. Right, okay, if we really have to, let's go for that. That's a thing, this was a popular... I used to love this as a kid. I don't think it's even on anymore. Podgy and Bill, I don't think you'd even get away with that nowadays, calling somebody Podgy. Right, starting first screen, da, 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 da. Is that a kind of built-in cheat mode? Possibly. Right, number 5, Kempson Joystick. Kempson Joystick. I remember this got a review. The toys have strict instructions here, the door stake. Right, okay. Right, why is it not playing? Right, don't know how to play it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump across the C64 one, because I'm sure the, what you call it, Zap64 gave this quite a good review. I remember I didn't buy it, I got a copy of it. Been quite impressed with the graphics, but ultimately it was a kind of kids game. Right, okay, let's go now. Come on. I hate all these crack things. How do we open all doors? Right, so no, no, no. I better turn off the warp mode. Let's just double check joystick settings. Well, it's set to control. It might well be swap joysticks. Is it port 1? No, it's not. Let's put it back to joystick port number 2. Right, press 1 or 2. Right, okay, 1. There we go. The toys have strict instructions here. The door stays shut till all is clear. Right, how do we start? I mean, graphics, you know, the sprite, is that going to kill me? No, it's not. The sprite for Rupert himself is really nice. Ah, balls, come on, how do we get up there? Was that a gunshot, or was it because I picked up a piece of paper? Right, how do we get up? Right, I don't know. Right, I don't want to waste any more time playing this. I mean, I wanted to feature it for obvious reasons. It's quite a nice looking little game. Right, okay, where are we? And this was a very, very early game. I remember seeing this. In fact, wait a minute, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. Mean City. Now, we don't want to play that. Or is that a shoot 'em up? Ah, yeah, let's try this. This is called Mean City, and it's a shoot 'em up released in 1987. Let's give this a go. I meant to ask, are you guys okay with having the borders turned off? Technically, it kind of takes away a wee bit of this sort of nostalgia aspect. Even in closed channel, of the... What was I going to say? Yeah, not having the borders kind of takes away a bit in the sort of the nostalgia part of the C64, but it kind of gives you a better, kind of bigger screen to look at, so hopefully you're alright with it. Sorry, closed channel, you're asking how did I manage to save the device settings? What I had to do is because I run, I'm going to try and talk and shoot at the same time, talk and play at the same time. How do we? Sorry, I'll talk in a minute once I get settings, joystick settings. I think it's supposed to. Oh, there you go. It doesn't obviously do that. It's supposed to. Where am I about? Right, what's going on here? How come it's kind of appearing at the top and the bottom. Is that how the game's supposed to look? Is that... Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, wait a minute, I want to have a look at the screenshot. No. Actually, that's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, if you look at the bottom does actually look different to the top. It's a bit weird. Oh, wait a minute, is the bit at the bottom player 2? Excuse me, I think, yeah. I think that's what's happening here, so it's kind of... Excuse me, it's a 2-player game. I don't like the fact that the play area is so small. So I'm controlling the bit at the top. The bit at the bottom seems to be doing its own thing. Yeah, sorry, closed channel. You were asking about the... how I managed to get to save. Yeah, I use GameBase for all my games. It just makes it a lot easier because I can basically... it means it's a lot quicker for finding games. And I managed to find it on Google. There was a sort of a text file that I had to change and basically set it to automatically detect joysticks. Now, why that wasn't... Right, enough of that. That's a bit... what was I talking about? Yeah, I got it to set... I set it to automatic. Now, why they don't set that as default is beyond me, but basically means that I don't have to piss about with putting the joystick in all the time, which is nice. Right, where are we? How are we doing for time? We've got 25 minutes. Sabotage. Okay, we'll give this a go. This is 1985 on the Spectrum. I thought I was actually read Saboteur to begin with. Number 2, joystick interface or joystick Kempston. Start. Right, so it's kind of like... It's like R-Type. Whoa. It's kind of like R-Type, but with tanks. And just a bit pisher. Well, pisher. R-Type is a fantastic game. But it kind of looks a bit like somebody has taken the road from Spy Hunter, flipped it 45 degrees, taken out the Spy Hunter car and stuck a tank in. Huge sprites, I've got to say. Bloody hell, your sprite is almost that large. And it's not... that it's nigh on impossible to actually... Wait a minute. Have I somehow unwittingly set it to unlimited tanks? I've got the urge to flip my screen round 45 degrees. Yeah, it kind of feels like... Right, you know what, I think I've got it set to unlimited lives. I'm sure it's a good game. Right, I've got to feature this game because I remember this scored one of the lowest scores from what I can recollect. And this was on the C64 and it was it Schizophrenia, I think it was. I'm jumping quite a bit here. Right, I'll since I've just mentioned it, I'll play it. This was 1985. Sorry for my beard is ridiculously itchy at the moment. I don't know why. I'm just going to have my this video was brought to you by KFC. Not. Right. Oops. Was that a version of Commando? Wait a minute, I want to load that up again. Right, how come my mouse has just disappeared? Where's my mouse gone? Right, something is afoot. My mouse... Oh, there's my mouse there. Sorry, I want to... Right, come on, what's going on with this? What is going on with this? Something's going a bit weird. My mouse is kind of disappearing. Right, I'm going to just come down and try and come out of this game. Right, the mouse has reappeared. Right, I'm going to have to do a Control-Alt. Task Manager. Bloody hell. I don't know what's going on with that. Right, C64 I want to turn off. No idea what's going on with this. Hopefully I don't shut down the broadcast. Right, something is going weird. The mouse has stopped working. Options, capture mouse is set to on in Vice. How did I do that then? How did I turn it off? Grab mouse events, is that what I need to do? Right, I don't know what happened there. Thank you very much, closed channel. I don't know what happened there. But I'm not going to load that game up again. Right, let's get back to the, this is the Spectrum one. Let's get back to the C64 one. Right, I need to just load it up again. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. It kind of like the mouse pointer disappeared. Never seen that. I've seen that in MAME, but not in the C64 emulator. Right, let me load up the C64 one again. I'm going to load up. Now, this was an official release, and it is Pac-Land. Not a game I'm particularly fond of at all. But I think, from what I gather now, hopefully this hasn't got this stupid mouse grab. No, it doesn't. I don't know why that game had it on. No idea. Come on, how do we get out? Right. Ah, right, the Commodore mouse. I'll need to try that actually because I've always wanted to try Arkanoid with a mouse. Right, let's just speed it up a wee bit. High score. Reset. Reset. Right, there we go. Oh, I've just turned it back on again, I think. Right, why? Right, hang on a second. The mouse is gone again. What's going on? Why is this? Why has the mouse disappeared? At this rate, we're going to have to... That's annoying, right. Grab mouse events, Alt Q. Why does it keep doing that? I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to go to settings, and then I'm going to go to save settings and exit. Save current settings, right. Hopefully that'll stop it. I don't know why it's doing that. How do we start it? Joystick set to controller port 2. Let me just swap it around again. Alright, that's putting credits in. Fire button puts credits in. How do we start the damn thing? Alright, swap the joysticks back again. Right, I have not got a bloody clue how to start this game. Any idea? Absolutely beats the shit. Let me go to see if there's a manual. There we go, right. Extras, manual. Spectra, C64 cassette. Ah, right, okay, F3. Right, that's good. F3. Why could you not just use the joystick button like everybody else? F3 to start. Yeah, I was not a fan of this game at all. I mean, I don't know if it got a good review or not, but I just didn't really see the point. Well, I didn't see the point of it. It just felt far too simplistic. I wasn't even a fan of the graphics. Why is there absolutely no baddies? Well, I was just about to say there was no baddies. I think the PC Engine version of this was particularly good. Playtime! Or was it break time? The music to this game was one of these. It was one of these games that you could always hear over and above every other game in the arcade, apart from Jailbreak, obviously. I wasn't a fan of this at all, I have to say. Even the arcade one, not a fan of. Bollocks. Is that game over? Sadly not. Right, that'll do. 2 levels is quite enough. Like I say, it's not a huge fan of that right now. Hopefully this stupid mouse pointer thing doesn't switch itself on. Right, we've got 15 minutes and then we'll play China Miner. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else worth playing on the C64. Yeah. Wait a minute, I was going to... Yeah, that's Schizophrenia. That was the one that wouldn't work, would it? Right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish off on the Spectrum one and play Zombie. Now, this was a game that I remember I borrowed my mate's Spectrum. I had the C64, he had the Spectrum. We swapped computers. And this was one of the games, that and Formula 1 by CRL. They were the 2 games that I played for virtually the whole time that I actually had the thing. I had it, I think it was for a couple of days. But this is a great game. It's very, very... I wouldn't say it's unknown, but it's a game that a lot of people probably weren't aware of. I'm assuming they must have, so it was Angela Sutherland. Now it's Sandy White and Angela. Either that, he's not calling her by her surname, or else did they get married? Does anybody know? Did Sandy eventually marry Angela, hopefully? Now, I was talking to Panther UK, I think I was talking about it. Were we talking about this in the Friday Waffle? About how... Yeah, I think it was, because it was a question by somebody, I can't remember, it was by Kevin down the rabbit hole. And we were basically saying how few zombie games there were, you know, back in the day, in the 8-bit era. There was very, very few. This was the only one I can think of that had zombies in it. Right, anyway, enough of my... talking, let's get playing. So Q for joystick, K. Now how do we I'm need trying to figure out how to spin the world around you. Double tap it again, I can't remember. Right, there we go. You double tap so you can basically see at all angles. And what I need to do is just rotate the joystick a wee bit. Now I think you press fire button, hold the fire button in, and then you can basically move about in the helicopter. And what you're looking to do here is you're looking for the little green zombies. And what you want to do is sneak up behind them. Ah, there we go. There's a wee guy there. Right, I'm going to land here. You want to sneak up behind them. There's 2 of them, I need to be careful. Oh, there's a red one there. Ah, arse. Right, now I've got 2 zombies here. What? Oh, there's only one. It's just a colour clash. What you need to do is you need to basically walk him to his death. So what you want to do is you want to find a wall that you can climb up. Oh, shit. Keep out of the way of him. Now you can see there the animation is completely pish, but you know what, it doesn't matter because it's such a good game. Oh, come on, it's... You need to be careful you don't lose them. Right, using the 360 controller is not ideal. Right, come on. That's it, you lead him along here. And then when you jump off, he'll follow you, but he'll die. So down the bottom right there, you'll see 3. That's the number of zombies you've got to basically kill to move on to the next level. Or is it the bottom? No, you know what? It's the bottom left, I think it is. Now there's a wee zombie there. So what I'll do is I'll line up. Come on, good lad. Right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can change. I was going to say change the channel, change the direction like so. Ah, perfect. Oh no, well yeah, that's too wide, I think. So what I want to do, you need to get in behind me. Come on, fall in line. Oh, don't you dare. You need to be careful. Ah, bollocks, he's away. Right, what I need to do is run up behind him and catch him again. Come here. Right, yeah, this will be perfect. Up you come. Just wait for me to come round and then we'll crack on. Right, yeah, that's, you'll see there at the bottom left, the little kind of ghoul, the little whatever it is, death. He's holding up a number 0. Either that, he's wanting to substitute you for a number 0. I'm not quite sure. But no, I think that's the number of zombies you've got to kill. Now, one thing that I've completely missed, which I'll show you in the next level, and this was the reason that we played this game. There we go, 3 zombies are awakening. But this is a great game. I love this game. It is so... It's absolutely begging for an upgrade. You know, I'd love to see this on a PC. Okay, yeah, the tune did kind of go on a wee bit. Can they kill you? They certainly can, Adam. If they turn red, that means they've spotted you and they'll just attack you and it's instant death. You can't basically get away from them. Ah, right, top tip, press the fire button. Right, so what I'll do here is I'll show you, get in the helicopter. Now, if you hold down the fire button, not get into the helicopter, come on, get in. Come on. Now, what you can do is, you can land, and then you'll drop a brick, and then you can base, so it's kind of, bollocks. What you don't want to do is fall out the helicopter like that, and now I can't get back in. But what you can basically do is you'll see the little red, little yellow circles at the bottom. That's the number of bricks that you've got, and you can basically pick up more bricks, and you can build walls. And what me and my mate did one time is we managed to encase one zombie in a single space, and then we proceeded to basically concrete him in. We engulfed him in this huge big tomb of bricks. And then when we jumped out of the helicopter, he instantly managed to get through the wall. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's a bit shit. I now can't get to the helicopter. So what I need to do is have a wee wander about and see if I can see them. And what I need to do is just check all angles, because obviously you're not really getting to. You can't see if it's obviously something's hiding behind a wall. Oh shit. Right, where are they going? Right, now what I could probably do, now see they kind of turned yellow or red for a second. What I'm going to do, I should be able to walk up and at least grab one of them. Come here. Oh, wait a minute, can I? Wait a minute, let's try and get... Hey! Right, I've got 3. Wait a minute, right, we can... Are they going to fall off? Are the hell bollocks? Now, right, that's a bit dangerous. Yeah, you need to take them up a wall that they cannot turn. Alright, come on, we need to go and look for a wall so you can fall to your death, son. Is that a wee bit up there? Certainly is. Right, you follow me. Oh, arse. Oh, damn it. Oh, he's away. Right, I need to try and catch him. You need to be directly lined up with him. Oof, that was lucky. Right, we'll try again. Oh shit. I need to run out the road. Yeah, the graphics are absolutely awful. Well, not the graphics for the actual, like, the walls and that kind of stuff is excellent. The graphics for the zombies are pants, but you know what? It plays so well, it's a great game. I love this, I really do. Definitely one of my probably top 5 Spectrum games. Right, what I want to do is run away at the moment. Ah, balls, right, I'm dead. Right, I'm now back in the helicopter, so you can see there. What you can do is you can basically build. I've done it again, twat. I've just fallen out. But yeah, this is a great game. If you've never played it, go and try it. It is really, really nice. Right, we're coming up to 9 o'clock, so we know what time it is. I don't think there's anything else I really want to look at before we batter on to the nothing in the Spectrum there. We'll just have a quick look in the C64. There's one more game I want to play in the C64, and it was a game again. It was an early game. Excuse me, and it was I can't even pronounce it. Purple Turtles. I remember seeing this getting advertised. Right. Control W. Is it going to be joystick? Yeah, it does say joystick, doesn't it? And escape. High score. Load and reset. Right, okay. I just want to say this out of curiosity because I remember seeing this getting advertised. This is back in the day. Oh, damn it. Right. Okay, right, you need to just wait a wee bit. We're going back again. Fire button doesn't appear to do anything. Yes. Oh, arse. It's a bit limited. Is that a bomb or is that an apple, possibly? How come we're still on the... Wait a minute. We're still on level 0. Am I getting any points at all? I don't think we are we? Right, anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. I just wanted to see that one for pure curiosity. Right, Right, that's it. Time for Mr. L to leave the studio. This is going to be China Miner. Let me just dive in before we start. Let me just have another quick look at the. I'm looking forward to the C64 pressure cooker conversion. Very Atari. It is actually. It is. It does look very Atari-esque for some strange reason. Yeah, it was a game I remember. Like I said, I remember seeing it, but never bought it. I always remember thinking it looked pretty crap. Right, let's just finish off. What I need to do is take off the. I need to take off the view. In fact, before we do that, I just want to. There was a game that Sir Lance mentioned, and it was Frack. I just want to have a quick look and see who did release Frack for the C64. Ah, it was released, right, interesting. It was released on this thing. It's coming up Statesoft. But I think it was released by Quicksilver. Yeah. Interesting, not story as such. Interesting little anecdote about that game. Frack, the game with a little caveman. It was my mate Ian Boffin that actually did the graphics for it. I think Ian did the graphics for the original BBC one, which to be fair I think is probably the best version to play. Right, let's just get straight into this. China Barzy, nope, not that one. China Miner. We'll just load the tape. Now Charlie was saying he had issues with this running it without borders. We'll give it a go and just see how we get on. I'm going to have a little drink of this while it's loading. Right, okay. I think we'll play 3 games and then we'll call it a night. Too early. I always mess up the first couple of lives. It's just kind of getting into the groove. Yeah, Orlando was Nick Pelling. He did the programming, but it was Ian Boffin who did the graphics. Ah, right, I know what you mean. The sprite has just disappeared, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put the... I need to put the... what do you call it? The things back on again. Was it video settings? Vic2 settings. Right, normal borders, full borders. Right, we'll put normal borders. Right, we're going to have to reload the game. What I'm going to have to do, whoops-a-daisy, is resize the screen again. Right, what I'll do is I'll move that like so it's kind of out the way. There we go, that's not a bad way to do it. Right, I need to close that down and then I want to reload it. Fix It Felix is a lovely game. It's really nice. Obviously, it's based on the kind of the Kid On game and Wreck-It Ralph. Whoops a daisy. But it's a really nice. Technically, it's actually really good. Oh, what am I doing? That was a bit silly, almost lost a life there. Right. I'm not going to rush it, because that's when I tend to lose lives, when I just kind of plough straight in. I think I do it when it's out there. Sure, that'll do it. Blimey, third level without losing a life. And this bit here is very, I just kind of jump and hope for the best. Don't hit me. Ah, bollocks. Right, okay, live and learn. That's, I've not really mastered the timing for that part yet. Right, I think what I'm going to have to do, guys, since I'm doing kind of fairly well, I'm just going to have one more game out after this, rather than another two. I want to get past this level just so I can sort of, I can see it myself. Well, you know what, you can do it. Ah, oh, damn it, bollocks. What I need to do is get to the very edge. Ah, oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Cheers, Del Boy. I didn't mean, I basically fell off there. Damn it. Right, okay, one more go, guys, I think, and then we'll draw it to a close. Right, M-A-M. Oh man, that'll do it. Evening, Milfy. Yeah, you could see that, buddy. Sorry, it was it's basically it's 7 o'clock every Sunday, 7 till 9. Now I know some people do live streams for like hours and hours and hours and hours. I won't be doing that, you know. Maybe the occasional special one, but I think 2 hours of me playing the game is not very well. It's quite enough for anybody. Oh, don't die, don't die. Balls. Sometimes when you fall off there, you, arse. See, that's me just being too cocky and trying to rush it. So I really need to wait for a wee bit. Yeah, that was a bit silly. Right, 3 lives to go. Can we do it? The good thing is, I mean, I can now consistently get past the first 2 levels, which is, for me, is progress. Whilst it's not quite up there with Charlie Farr's completing it, it's progress for me. Right, now this is the bit I tend to mess up. Oh, arse. Twat. Ah, why did I fall off that? I fell through that. That's a wee bit unfair. That's not the greatest sprite detection in the world. Last one. What can we do? I would not disagree with him, yeah. Well, there is actually, yeah, what am I talking about? There is. Charlie did put up, what am I doing? Charlie did put up a video of him completing it, so yeah. There is evidence of him doing so. You see, this is the bit I can't do. Get down, get down. Oh, 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 oh. Blimey. I think it's safe to say we're into new territory here, lads. Oh, you twat. Oh well, that was good. That was level 4. Excellent stuff. Right, put my name in so we can just... Right, see that mouse has done the same again. I've no idea why it keeps doing that. That is annoying. That is annoying. Why is it now... Control Alt Delete. I don't know why it's doing that. Game base, Vice C64. End task. Right, okay. Right, where am I? There we go. Right, anyway guys, listen, that's another live stream for another Sunday. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. Thanks to everybody that always takes part in these, contributing to the comments and just making this fun for me to do. Thanks for all your support, for supporting the channel. I say that every week and I truly, truly mean that. So anyway guys, have a wonderful week and I'll catch you again. Thanks for watching.